Good afternoon. Coming to the game, I think tactically we applied ourselves very well, and we started a little bit bad by conceding that early penalty, because I think by then a lot of players, they were still trying to settle, and the nerves were still there, and that is not how you start the game, especially when you are playing at Orlando here. But after that, we knew that the longer the game goes, we will be fine, because the way we had our game plan, I must say to the players that tactically today we were spot on, because the way there's a change that the team Orlando Pirates did even from the last game that we played. It's not the same the way that they played when they played as Bloemfontein. So we had to adjust also ourselves, especially mentioning the role of Freddy. So we had to adjust quickly, but him playing inside, it brings a different dimension. But we managed to deal with that, and I think Zwane and our midfield, especially Zwane Magaman and Captain Khape, we applied ourselves very well, and the spaces that they were looking to play to, especially Woto side, we managed to extend our line without compromising the central also. So I think it was a good game, and we are not happy as well that we are out of the cup. This means that we don't have an extra game that we can play, but it gives us another opportunity of going to prepare for the next week again, or week 1 or 2. So this is a team that today you saw that there's a fight, there's some understanding, and especially the new guys that have came and the guys that have played for a long time. So we are really working hard, and this team is taking shape. So we have asked ourselves to be hard to be beaten or to be broken down. I think we are at that stage that I can say there's light in the tunnel, just for us to make sure that now we're going to go and try and work in the upfront now to sharpen our attack. But this team is a steady progress, and is stepping in the right direction. With the results, we are not happy, but the performance, application of the players, I must commend them. It was good. They have inherited a lot of young good players in there, and if somebody is doing well, the only thing you can give him is the opportunity. And he's not the only one. We still have the Yambaloi, same structure. We still have Ndebele that got injured. So we are blessed with the left-footed players, especially centre backs. And the way he is playing, we can only try to help him to improve. We have asked him to really put his feet on the ground and be as humble as there's still a long way. The future is good, and we're still gonna look. He came out today with an injury, and then we'll see the extent of it. And I can tell you that it's the fourth match now losing the centre back in a match. So I don't really know if I still have centre backs. So yeah, but we are happy with his progress. Yeah, it's always nice to blend experience with check those players. They haven't had a lot of game time, so it's going to take time for us. We are patient with them, but the experience that will definitely will help, and we'll continue to work with them. And we are not. That is why you see we are trying to manage them, because the games are coming thick and fast. So yeah, we are happy having them around, the experience in the team. However, we have 3 starters that are with the under 20 now. Amagirigiri is there, Neoth is there, Tabang is there. All of them have already played in our league. That means in our matches, that means we are short 3 players also. Azola is there also in the middle there in under 20. We actually have 4 players that are gone. So with the ones that are here, we can see that this is a team that we need to be patient with it. I'll always say, people are gonna say it's my line. It's not. We are watering, so we are not cooking yet. people must wait and don't put the stoves on yet. We're still watering. You see a lot of positives in the team. And I think he's following his footsteps. The way he's going, yeah, no. No, look, it's always nice. I had to congratulate him. It was a good goal. And it has been one of the center backs, center pairing in the league that has been doing very well. I've mentioned that. And for him, it looks like he's a grounded boy, and he works hard. He knows his strengths. And if your team cannot score and then you have worked hard like that, he has been working hard throughout the matches that they played. Sometimes God will reward you. That was a special goal, and I can bet, I don't know, Stand, if we give him 5 now to shoot from the same place, he will get them. That is what I'm saying. It was one of those good goals. I think it stands to be the goal of the tournament. I know he's there. It's not that he's how far he is. So he was getting instructions just like anybody. The challenge that we have is all the players that we brought in our team, they were not having enough game time. So now we are working on a lot of aspects. That is why we're going to introduce them here and there. And then, yes, here and there we can see that we will be 2 seconds slow in terms of decision making, in terms of fighting, but we know his capabilities. So credit must go also to the conditioning department. These guys, they are working very hard. I think our team did not look very tired in this, and to come and play on the Pirates, to match them until such time they played, really we showed that we are working very hard. And the way, really, I know, really I can tell you he had a different role today and the last game. So credit also must go to Lehlohonolo, our analyst, that he is able to go deeper. So it's not a one-man show. We are a team that we are working together. And I must also mention, and the credit must go to them, the department, because this team is working very hard. At some stage, we had the bottom of the leg. It didn't look like we're going to win the game. You expect that we'll fight, we'll drag, we'll what, but you can see the team that is coming together and prepared to fight. So all the departments are working very well. And with the support of the management, chairman, the CEO, we are happy, and we want to say to our supporters, they must keep on supporting us. We saw them there today. We're going to continue. I'm still saying that after FIFA break, people are going to see a different team of Siwelele. We're going to work very hard. Thank you. I think so. I think there's a lot of improvement. Even him, smiling, I can tell you that when the first week I arrived at training, you could see he was coming, he was trying himself to come to work. And we had to sit with him down, we have to work with him. And we told him, especially we told him, how do we want to work him? And I think he can still reach that. Someone said we are using experience. So we're going to use him according to his strength. And I think today you saw bits and pieces, not playing, not starting with the team, also set him a little bit back. So this is his second game. And because unfortunately the first game also he got red carded in the first half. But I can tell you that there's a lot of positives on him. He looks happy, he looks energetic, he looks that he'll get back into his old days. So yeah, I'm sure he's going to help the team going forward. No, not because we played them. We had a chance to look at them when they were playing against the last game they played. So that's when we watched them. So Pirates will always change. They've got a lot of players that they can rotate anyhow. However, their style of play, they will change 1 or 2, but the core of it is there. The only thing that you need to do is to make sure that how do you react or how do you defend when they hit the ball. Then how do you move after getting the ball. So it doesn't give me any but once you see the lineup, at least you know that, okay, this is the way they're going to play. And like I said today, the role of Ringley today was different. As long as we can this team in the Medway Premiership. The status, definitely we want to do that. And for us to do that is to make sure that we are not finishing in position 16, 15, 14, 13. At some stage, we're on top of the log. Do you know? Do you still remember? First round, we're on top of the log. Serious, guys, I'm not joking. 15 teams were below us. At some stage, 15 teams were above us. So we have tasted both there and there. Now we are fighting to do what? To stay here in the middle. So definitely there's a lot of goals that we are putting ourselves. We can't be there. If we can't be up, we can't be down because we have been there already. Now there are spaces that are left. Choose the position. Make sure that you focus on the session and the next meal and the next eat proper. That's what we have control over. We don't have control over. So they know we are making sure that the one that we have control over, that is sleeping enough, resting enough, making sure we are eating proper meals, and making sure that we are looking forward to the next session and concentrating. And when we're in the session, make sure that the pass is a gift. You are not thinking about anything. The pass is a gift. We are making everything easy for your teammate. So we are trying to build that team spirit that we block everything out. We focus on things that we can control.